You keep losing, bro, that can't be fun at all. You so below me, bitch, call you an underdog. I got 100 problems trying to get 100 solved. I'm sipping so much.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, Season 1, Saving Sampdoria, episode number 12, and it's time to look at all the Super Leagues and see how the teams are doing. Well, Manchester City are absolutely ruddy dominating. After 18 games, they're on 40 points, followed by Juventus, Barcelona, Madrid, Munich, Manchester United, Chelsea. Inter Milan are in 8th, Dortmund in 9th, Spurs 10th, Atletico Madrid in 11th, Porto, then Milan, and then Arsenal languishing in 14th with 18 points from 18 games. But more surprising than that, for me personally, Zenit and then PSG sitting in 16th, then Schalke, Marseille 18th, and Napoli 19th. I honestly thought Napoli would be in the top half of the table, you know, top 6. And Benfica, I honestly thought Benfica would be in the top 10. But with one win from 18 games, I am absolutely shocked to say the least. The same with Napoli. I'm absolutely shocked about that. So we're going to have a look at, obviously, the Super League Championship. And as you can see, Lille are walking away with it, along with Lazio and Liverpool in 3rd. I was surprised by Liverpool being in 3rd. Then you've got Roma, Seville, Udinese, Everton in 7th, Ajax, CSK Moscow, Newcastle in 10th, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, I do apologise, in 11th, Stuttgart, Malaga and Santos. Santos in 14th, I was quite impressed. Malaga was a surprise for me. I honestly thought Malaga would be sort of top 10. I thought Newcastle would be a little bit higher. I didn't think Ajax would be as high as they are, though they are a very, very good team. I can't take nothing away from Ajax. They're a very good side. I was surprised by PSV being in 15th, to be honest. I expected them to be a lot higher. Lyon, Corinthians, I cannot pronounce that name in 18th. I really fucking can't. Saint Etienne, Al Shahaba, Olympiacos, Bruges, Adelaide United I wasn't really surprised about because I did put them in quite a powerful league, but they're above Basel, and we all know Basel are doing quite well in the real world. But yeah, Adelaide, I was surprised that they were above Basel because Basel have been doing really well. So that table overall, apart from, like I say, the top half, I was quite surprised by some of it. Now this took me well and truly by surprise. Sparta Moscow, which has got Welly, one of my favourite players, Welly, in sitting quite happily at the top, along with Atletico Bilbao. Very decent side, Atletico Bilbao. Fiorentina, I thought Fiorentina would be top, hand on heart. I thought Fiorentina would walk away with this. Sporting, I also thought Sporting would be a little bit higher, but I do like the fact they've got so many decent young players. They've got so many good young players. I really, really want to do a career mode with them. I really like the look of their team. Some cracking players. And look at that pop-up in the top of the corner. It says Annunaki, COB. That actually is the guy who... If you pay attention to my intros, the one that says 2 o'clock, I'm awake at 2 a.m. He actually produced that album, which is quite cool. He's one of my friends. I've known him for like 9 years. He's an absolute diamond geezer. Absolutely love him to bits. But back to the leagues. Look at Vasco da Gama. Real Betis. I didn't expect Real Betis to be there, to be honest. West Ham languishing in 20th. I think it's a load of bullshit. EA have fixed this game. It's just rubbish. Utter rubbish. They should be sitting easily in the top half of the table. They're one of the strongest sides in that league, to be fair. But there you go. And as you can see, this table is absolutely majestic. Look at Galatasaray. They are walking away with this division. And I mean walking away with it. We slapped them 3-1 and they're still 10 points clear of Valencia. That's just ridiculous, you know. Strong league. I think this is probably the strongest league across the board. Obviously, if you take away some of the power teams that we have in... the Super League Premier, which is obviously very, very, very overpowered with some of the teams in there. I'm surprised at the way this table is looking. I expected us, hand on heart, I expected us to be a lot higher. We didn't get off to the great start in the world, to be fair. We struggled, which is fair dues. The team started to grow. So now this is where we really will see that acceleration. I really feel we're going to start kicking on, picking up some decent results, and moving up that table. And do you know what? Do you think we can do automatic promotion? Do you think we can get in one of those? Well, I think 3rd. I don't think we could touch 1st or 2nd. I think 3rd is... it could be the only one we could probably get near. Do you think we'll be playoffs? Or do you think we will actually do it in automatic promotion? Also, what do you think about the actual leagues themselves? Are you surprised by some of the placings of the teams? Did you expect Man City to be walking away with the Premier League, the Super Liga Premier? I really didn't. I mean, look at Elmander, 15 goals for Galatasaray. I'm surprised Sojourner wasn't higher up, if I'm honest. I mean, Al Bongahor with 11, rated 4th, which is it didn't surprise me. He's such a pace horse, it's ridiculous. Our boy Maxi Lopez, look at that, 7 goals. He's down in 19th. Sojourner, one of my favourite players in real world football. I really do like him at Valencia. I think he's a talented striker, really good finisher. Sometimes I think he's a little bit underrated, to be honest. I think he's a lot better player than people give him credit for. But look at that. I mean, Nelson Oliveira there. We've seen that guy before. I think he now plays for a decent club. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Deportivo fans or Benfica fans. You know, this is just my personal opinion. He currently plays at West Ham United in a different time zone. Trust me, he's fantastic. I really do like him, actually. Not as good as Gudetti, but I tell you what, he's not a bad player. And, you know, clean sheets. Something we have struggled with a little bit. But our boy's in there, look, 15th position. He's had 4 clean sheets. That's more to do with the lack of pace we have at the back. So it's like we actually are playing with a pace-hindered team. But, you know, it's good fun. It makes you play a different style of football. You can't play the sort of football we play, aka, let's talk different career modes. You can't play the sort of football we play with West Ham United in that career mode because we have so many pacey players. We have people who get us out of trouble. With Sampdoria, we have no one with enough pace to save our arse when it comes to the back 3, when we play the 3-5-2, even a back 5 with the 2 in front. We don't have the pace. You know, the only pacey players we've got Marcelo, we've got Niad, Clayton's got a bit of pace, Valheina's got acceleration but not a great deal of pace, Edgar Sali up front's got a bit of pace, but, you know, we're not gifted with a huge amount of pace. We have to play a really different style of football, which is good fun. It means I get to learn a different way of playing. I can't play every career mode as if it's West Ham United and I have Filippo at the top of his game because, you know, a rated 87 Filippo, who is just absolutely ridiculous, is just epic. It really is. But I have epic players in this career mode. You know, Icardi is epic. Vilhena is epic. I don't have to tell you about describing it for you, Holly, because I think you know by now that I absolutely freaking love the geezer. He is so
in the end, he still belongs to this club, and he's going to play for them today.
It's just stunning. He feels the grass is green on the other side, but it doesn't matter. He's still in this side, and he's got a job to do. Magnificent control. Passing, you know, short passing, long passing, keep forward. It's just the scale, off the Richter scale, and shooting with each foot is off the Richter scale. And I had to talk there because did you see the opportunity there? Young boys just haven't. Jesus Christ, push our luck. We've been doing so well of late, and we nearly conceded an early goal. Thankfully, we didn't know. And Icardi trying to do some work, trying to play some nice ball there. Don't get it, but it comes to Lopez, and Jesus Christ, does this guy get any better? I'm serious. Does this guy just get any better? Because he's absolutely taking the George Michael. I mean,
no goalkeeper in the
yes, I tried to knock the ball through to him. Icardi got the ball wrong.
On top of his game.
The finish is just, it leaves me speechless. I mean, look at that. He has no right to stick that in the top corner of the net. None whatsoever, but that is such the jewel that he is. Look at him trying to knock the ball over. That was an inspirational piece of football. A nice little header. Unfortunately, it came to nothing. So we went in at half-time. We were winning 1-0 away from home. And again, we took away 1,200 supporters with us on the roads, on the travelling roads. Our home attendance has now raised to 20,000, which is just showing. The more we improve, the more the fans come, the more they come to see Polly, the more they come to see our boys because they're epic. Edda knocking the ball through to Lopez and you're thinking, go on my son, finish it, and boy, does he. Look at that, simplistic, simple, classy, majestic, great, elegant, fantastic, Maxi frickin' Lopez. I honestly can't believe that I was not going to play him in this career mode. I honestly can't believe that. He's fantastic, and I feel he's helping Icardi become a better player. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this series. Anyway, I will catch you later.